Welcome to Madison HT Sportsnet, presented by the JMU Alumni Association. We're joined by track and field head coach Chereé Hicks for another Coaches Show. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me, as always.
So this past weekend, the team competed at the Sykes Sabock Challenge Cup, hosted by Penn State. We had a lot of great results, a lot of student athletes competing. What were your thoughts on our efforts that weekend?
Well, my thoughts are that we're beginning to roll. We're beginning to get into our groove for the season, and that's pretty awesome that we hit at this meeting. If we can keep the momentum of this week, that'll be kind of awesome. We had a long list. At the end of every track meet, I do a synopsis to everybody of what happened because, everybody spread out along the venue. So not every time we could watch our teammates compete or the athletes compete. So I get the team together and I do the announcements of what happened around the track that day. And this was a very long list. Beginning on Friday, we had a lot of stuff going on. That was awesome. And then on Saturday, we had a lot of stuff going on. That was awesome. A lot of personal best, a lot of personal records of the week, and a lot of seasonal best, and a few more ECAC individual qualifiers. So it was a lot of stuff, great things that happened, a lot of stuff that started to click for us as a team. And so this was a good weekend.
Yeah, so now thus far in the season, I've really noticed, and I think a lot of our fans will notice, that we've gone up against some great competition. Definitely stands out with the Sykes Sabock Challenge at Penn State, and then, to me, especially at the Kentucky Invitational, there are a lot of great athletes there, among other meets that we've done this season. So my question is just, going into a year, what do you and your staff sort of look for when you're putting meets on the schedule in terms of competition, location, things like that? What do you look for when you put a meet on the schedule?
Well, what we look at is what we have for the team coming in, and also where we'll be at as far as the training that we're usually in our cycle. And then we'll look at, okay, how is this competition level for where we're at in the season? And then a lot of times we're like, okay, we need to be up against a lot of big competition. Let's see if we can compete during this week and see where we're at. So that's how we come up with our schedule, kind of see where we're at in the beginning, and then against some really good competition, and then as we start to heat up, see where we're at again with some really good competition. So we try to have meets that we could work on some stuff, and then try to have meets where we could see just where we're at with great competition.
So we'll have another opportunity to go up against great competition this upcoming Friday. We have another split squad meets situation with the Liberty Quad, hosted by Liberty University, obviously, and then the Boston Valentine meet up at Boston University. So what do you hope to see out of those meets?
Well, what we hope to see is a continuation of what we did last week at Sykes Sabock. Historically, these two meets have been excellent for us because of the momentum that we get from the Sykes Sabock. For the sprinters and distance young ladies, the Boston meet is excellent because their track and their facility is great for running some great marks. I've been here for 2 years, but last year we set that track on fire, and it was pretty awesome to watch, especially coming in as a new coach. And then at Liberty, it's a good place for our field people and some people who are working on some things, and we also make some strides in that meet as well. So just looking for a continuation of last week. We're all in a great training cycle to do some good stuff, so it's about competing again.
Great. Well, we all hope to see great results just like last year this upcoming Friday. Definitely stay tuned to jmusports.com and JMU Track Field on Twitter for updates throughout the day and the rest of the season. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Have a great day.